So, I was editing the last video and I decided to devise the Simwave teddy bear drinking game. Basically, there it is already. So the rules go as follows. Every time I say basically, or that a ride is way bigger than it needs to be, or so that's good, or so that's pretty good, or even worse, so that's not bad, take a shot. Except don't actually, because you will be dead of alcohol poisoning within the first 5 minutes. So hello YouTube, I'm Teddy, back in Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic, of course, because this game is my dominant personality trait now. And today we're doing Three Monkeys Park, which the goal is to have 1,400 guests in your park at the end of October year 3, which is a steep guest goal. That kind of worries me a little bit. That's the highest guest goal that we've ever had. We have made it before, but I think just barely, with a park rating of at least 600. Also, it looks like we do have at least 3 looping coasters. That is a lot of looping coasters in the park already. We'll probably have some other rides as well. You know what? That's probably why it's called Three Monkeys. I bet the looping roller coasters are the monkeys, huh? Okay, well, yeah, so we're gonna get into that park. All right, so there are our monkeys. Oh yeah, hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. They are the monkeys. Oh, wow, okay, nice. Okay. No, it doesn't look like we have any other rides, it's just those, and it looks like we have no benches or trash cans, because of course, why would they give us those? Oh, shit. So, Harrison Peloso, sorry if I mispronounced that, Harrison Peloso commented on my Dynamite Dunes video and told me that on the pre-built coasters, if you put a block break section right before the station, it'll stop the cars from crashing into each other. However, here it's sloped, so we actually have to correct it. Hang on. So we can't put a block brake section right there unless we do something weird to it. Hang on. Unless we fix this little bump here, because it goes down and then connects to the station that way. So unless we fix that bump there, we can't put a block brake section there. So it looks like that is a 10-foot, so if I delete all of that and I just make it straight into the station. Oh, the ride entrance is in the way. Oh, damn it. That's why there was that bump there. Oh, I messed up terribly. Huh, interesting. Give me a sec. All right, so I started over. I couldn't figure out how to fix that bump there, so I just started the park over. So it looks like the only one that we can do the block break trick on is actually See No Evil, which is the orange one, because the other ones look like they go under their stations, and I'd have to figure out how to fix that if I wanted to do anything in regards to that. So we're just not going to worry about it. Let me start calculating their prices, because we should be charging way more than $2 for these things. Okay, so I fixed all the prices on them, and now we're going to put like paths and stuff, or not paths, sorry. We're going to put benches on the paths. We'll have to build paths later, the bane of my existence. But for right now, we're just going to give them places to sit down. Oh, there are some benches over there. Okay, so it did give us some benches, but not many. And we need some stalls. I don't think there's any stalls in this park. Yeah, Harrison Peloso is better at this game than I am. And unfortunately, if there is a brakes failure, they'll just have to crash into each other and die, I guess. I mean, I know that there is a way to fix that and get it back to the station and put the block brakes there, but I don't want to worry about it, so I'm just gonna have them die. I only need a park rating of 600, so if they do die and tank my park rating, it's not that big of a deal. That makes me sound so scummy. Some of you will die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Alright, so we have nothing in the way of food stalls, so guests have absolutely nothing to eat right now. We don't have any food stalls unlocked. We just have drinks, balloons, the kiosk, and the bathroom, which I should probably put one of those in so that my guests have somewhere to go to the bathroom. Before I forget for the billionth time. We do have one mechanic in the park already. I told my sister that I would name a mechanic after her. So I'm gonna call him Davy. So that's what we call my sister sometimes. That's still her name in my phone, Davy, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life. Even though she's out of the Navy, it's still funny. Can I purchase land in this scenario? No, I cannot. This is another one like Trinity Islands, where this is all of the land that we have to work with, and it's a very bumpy, which is gonna make building paths to anything interesting. Oh wow, we have a lot of gentle rides. We have boats. I'm not gonna put the boats in because I want to make sure that we have like a good source of income first. The Crooked House. We haven't done one of those. There's actually a lot of gentle rides in this park that we have unlocked that we haven't actually put in the park before. The Three Monkeys are pretty intense, so we have really nothing for the people who like the gentler, softer, less intense rides. So we're gonna do some of those for them. We will build a coaster in here though. We will build more coasters besides just those. Ferris wheel. Ooh. Oh, I can put it right in the loop here. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Look, I'm putting flowers around something other than a maze for once. But not let me put one there. Not having a hedge right there is going to drive me insane, but whatever. Building this path is going to harm my brain, I feel like. No, I did it. That wasn't so bad. Now let's do the other one. Okay, now this path actually is harming my brain. Huh. Alright, there we go. That's better. I was about to say I could have started it here and then built up towards the exit instead of building from the exit down. Whatever. Oh my god, the space reads have a nausea rating of 6.5. That's insane. And an excitement rating of only 1.5 and an intensity rating of 2.1. So those are some pretty awful stats. Oh well, I'm keeping it. You know what? Maybe we'll hire a handyman and put him on these paths specifically. There we go. That'll help us out a little bit. I'm gonna name this other mechanic after my sister's bird. His name is Iago. He's so cute. I think we might be good on flat rides for right now. I might want to put a circus up at some point because we haven't put one of those in a park, but I do want to get building some stuff. I'm really torn because we have the side friction coaster, which is one of my favorite coasters. I have a long and storied history with the side friction coaster. I was working on one of the scenarios where you have to get all of your rides to a certain excitement rating. You have to have, I think, like 10 coasters or so with a 6 excitement rating or above, which is an easy enough one because you can just put pre-builds down. But I didn't want to do that. I wanted to actually do build the coasters and have them be exciting. However, one of them was a side friction coaster, and it is very, very hard to get the side friction coaster to go above 6 excitement, like just on its own, basically. And so I was toying with the side friction coaster for hours and hours trying to get it to work and be exciting enough. And eventually I did get it. Eventually I got, it was like a base excitement of 5.5 or something, but then I put it over the water and put some scenery items around it and then put another track over it, and that got it up to the 6. So because I've spent so much time with the side friction coaster, it's one of my favorite coasters now because I have history with it and because it drove me insane for so many hours. So I do want to build that, but also I'm looking at the wooden roller coaster. We have a Woody. And yes, I giggle that it's called the Woody every time, that like actual people in the coaster community call these things Woodies because I have the mind of a 12-year-old boy. And we had them unlocked in Whitewater Park, but I didn't build one because I was building the corkscrew and the compact inverted coaster, and I didn't have time or money to build a wooden roller coaster. And then we didn't unlock it at all in Trinity Island, so I feel like it's been forever since I built a Woody, and I really want to do another one. So I'm torn between those two. I think I'm gonna do the Woody first and then the side friction coaster. All right, let's get this Woody going. Put it out here. This is a nice big lawn space for it, so we can make it really big. My guests are complaining because they're hungry and can't find anywhere to buy food, but I can't do anything about that because I don't have any food stalls unlocked. Let me do my funding and let me just do shops and stalls and then raise it to max, and we'll see what happens. But there's my wooden coaster. I don't know, that's not the best one I've built, but I'm just happy that I got to build one again. I feel like it hits some of the turns a little bit fast. I did try to bank most of them, but I feel like it might deem me on the lateral cheese. Yay! We have a 6.61 excitement rating, 7.7 intensity rating. That is a much higher intensity rating than I would have liked. So I did go through some of those curves a little bit fast, but we get to keep it. My Woody, the Woody is back. All right, we have to paint it and name it and then build the path to it, so give me 1 second. I made it pink because why not? Oh, damn it, my ride is already in the way of where I put my entrance. I'm trying to make this land look better, but I'm not doing a great job at it. There we go. That's kind of okay. Yeah. This one piece is gonna give me some, oh, nope, yep, there we go. All right, okay. Wow, yeah, look at that. Look at that nice little hill that we have now. I did it. I can actually do stuff in this game. Why is our park rating going down so much? Is it because they're hungry and still can't find anything to eat? Well, that's not my fault. If the game would hurry up and give me something to feed you guys, then that wouldn't be a problem. Yeah, I have 196 hungry guests out of the 838 in the park. That's not great. And I would love to feed them, except I can't. And of course, the next stall it gives me is a souvenir stall, which is a load of good because it doesn't sell food. I'll still put one up though. Okay, we finally have food. We have the hot dog stall. I fast forwarded to 2 months later and it finally gave us a hot dog stall. Also, apparently a bunch of guests are getting lost and stuck, and I can't blame them because the pest situation around here is atrocious. Oh, and now we have a fries shop. Now we're getting all kinds of places for guests to buy food. Look at our park rate. It was so low for so long, and now it's shot back up. Alright, so I fast forwarded a couple months and I'm back up to $6,000, so I feel much more comfortable with that. And I have the Dini slide unlocked. I'm not going to build one of those though, because screw the Dini slide. So now we're going to build another roller coaster. We're going to do the side friction coaster. I'm so excited. I love the side friction coaster. The problem with the side friction coaster is that it's one of the few coasters where it can fly off the tracks if you make it go over a hill too fast. I feel like on this hill right here, it's gonna crash. We'll have to see. I feel like right there is a problem area that I might have to do something about. I just got an award for the safest park in the country. That might be about to change. Yep, that was indeed a problem area. Okay. Well, not good. Hang on. Let me figure out how to rework that area specifically. And it's been a dream of mine to get out to Leap the Dips, which is the oldest coaster still in operation and the only side friction coaster still in operation. However, it was not operating for the 2024 season, so I wasn't able to go out to it this year. I was going to take some time off of work and get out to it, but not this time. We'll just remove that hill entirely, and then I think here might be another problem area. So let's go forward to there. Okay, no, that's not a hill up, that's a hill down. So that one should be a little bit more good. More good, yeah, good or better. That's the word I was looking for. Better. I've been keeping an eye on Leap the Dips, and whatever season it opens up for next is the season that I'm gonna go and try and ride it before they close it down for good. Okay, yeah, 5.12 excitement rating and 5.83 intensity rating. If I had put more brakes in it here and there, because it does go around some of the turns kind of fast, I could have gotten a little bit lower on the intensity rating, but oh well. I painted the wooden roller coaster pink, but I feel weird not making the side friction coaster brown. I don't know why. I guess because it feels older and more classic, I want to make it brown. Leap the Dips is technically white, so I could have made it white too. There's a pre-build side friction coaster called Creaky Dips that's based on Leap the Dip, but now I'll leave it brown. I don't know, it's just the cozy, old-fashioned aesthetic of the roller coaster. You gotta leave it brown, you know? Or white or black, I guess. We have wooden wild mouse, and I don't like working with the wooden wild mouse because of the lack of brakes. I don't like the lack of brakes. I like working with more of the classic wild mouse that has the brakes on it, but I guess I'll do a wild mouse because why not? We have it unlocked. Let's see if we can make it less neck breaking than some of my others that I've built. No, it's extreme. I did it worse, damn it. Oh well. You know what we can afford to put in because we have lots of money? Boats. Let's do canoes because we don't do a lot of canoes very often. Huh? Let me build my boat path. Oh wait, there's path over here. I'll just go around to this path. Yay. Splash boats. I haven't built a splash boat yet. Okay, we'll do one of those. We'll also do a twist and a pirate ship just because. Because why not? While I was doing that, we unlocked dinosaurs. Put dinosaurs back here. The little guy underneath here. There we go. He's hiding. And the Triceratops, of course, always a classic. T-Rex by the boats. Why is nobody riding my boats? Oh my god, nobody can get to the boats. I didn't finish the path. I was like, why the heck is nobody going on the boats? It's October year 2. We're towards the end of the second year. We've got 1,179 guests. So we're getting there. We're close to our goal, but we need 1,400. Steep. No, let's build our splash boats. Alright, there's our splash boats. Pretty good. Nice and colorful. I did 16 boats so I could use all of the colors that the game gives me because it gives me 32 colors and there's 2 colors per boat. So there's 16 boats. Let's try the wooden wild mouse again because I want to build a good one. I don't want to build another junior coaster because we do that in every video. they go. I tried not to use too many sharp turns in this one, so I feel like that will help the intensity rating and stuff. There's that one right there. And that one. But for the most part, I tried to use these big wide turns. Okay, yeah, that one's much better. It's a high intensity rating, but I think the last one I did was like a very high intensity rating. Like almost neck breaking. So that's actually pretty good. So that's the secret to the wooden wild mouse, is to make the turns really big and wide, not tiny like you usually, like the wild mouse lets. I see those tiny turns and I just don't take them. I can't do that. Does anybody remember that old game Mousetrap? It used to be one of my favorite games to play, like the board game, when I was a kid. I loved setting up the like Ruse Goldberg machine and stuff, and watching it all go, and sometimes it wouldn't all be set up, you know, and so sometimes you'd get the card or the dice roll or whatever that would let you set it off, but it would only set off part of it because you had to get other dice rolls that let you like build different parts of the machine. It was really fun. Me saying that, it's like no wonder I love Roller Coaster Tycoon so much. I was great at Mousetrap as a kid, not so good at Roller Coaster Tycoon. I'm still not great at Roller Coaster Tycoon, but hey, whatever. We have the guest goal, yes. And we still have a few months to go. We're in May, year 3. We have until October. They went outside the boundaries of the park. I didn't know if they were going to be able to come back in. I didn't know if they like had glitched out there. But okay, so now you know if you have water boundaries, the boats can still go over them with no repercussions. That scared me for a second. I was like, oh no, those guests aren't going to be able to get back in. Yeah, I was about to say there's nowhere else to really like put boats except for this one little place here. I guess I could do some over here and like connect the path to this here, the park entrance. So then the boats are the first ride you see when you come in. We have a spooky skull. Alright, so we really need to get people in this park, so I'm trying to throw down like a bunch of flat rides and stuff. We have a launch freefall. Nice. Damn it, I built the wrong path. I didn't build a queue line, I built an exit path. Damn it. I was so excited. I was like, wow, that path wasn't so hard to build, and it wasn't even the right path. I built a decent path for once in my life, and it's still wrong. Okay, now we're back up at our guest goal. We dropped under the guest goal, so I was like panicking and trying to put as many rides in as possible really quickly. So I have to launch Freefall, the circus, and then I think I put a haunted house up. So that will help a lot. And what the hell? We haven't built very much, I don't feel like. I mean, we've built some, but we haven't really built that much. So, well, let's just do a junior coaster. Why? There we go. That's a nice tiny one. Nope, I'm almost building the wrong path again. I am very slowly figuring out path. I had a friend tell me that she would like to see a real-time build of my coasters, like watch me build one. And I'm like, I swear it's so boring. I literally just sit there in silence, focusing on what I'm doing. So, which is why I speed them up for the videos. Because otherwise it's just gonna be me sitting there tapping on the button repeatedly in like dead silence, and that's boring. That's no fun. So I speed them up and put them to music. That way people have something to look at and listen to. Ghost train. That looks a little bit hard to build. It looks like you might have to put scenery around it and stuff to really make it look cool, but I've never built one before, so let's try it. I definitely don't have time to build all of the required scenery for it, but whatever. Oh wow, that's a lot of trains. I already crashed. I didn't know that could happen. Okay, so if they go around... if the ghost train goes around the turn too fast and it crashes, oh god. Alright, well, we'll just get rid of that one. I don't believe that I have time to rebuild it, but now we know for next time when we do another ghost train. Yeah, it's the 18th of September. I mean, I could try to build another one, but I don't. So, yeah, now we know for the next time we build it, if we're gonna go down, make a big turn, not a little turn, or else it will fly right off. We've had 2 coaster crashes in this park. Thankfully, they were all in testing and nobody was actually on them. Or maybe bummer, depending on how you look at it. Alright, let's replace the ghost train with a river rapids, because I actually know how to build one of those. I did have to kick a guest off his bench, but whatever. Alright, there we go, we got it figured out. I'm nervous because we're just barely under the 1,400 guests, and we're in October, and if we lose too many guests, then we're screwed, and it keeps flickering back and forth. It keeps going down, and then up, and then down, and then up. I don't like how many guests are leaving the park. We almost have it, though. We're almost there. Yes! Yes! Alright, we did it. We had 1,516 guests in the park by the end, which beats the goal of 1,400. That did make me nervous with the really steep guest goal there. We just barely got it, like, right at the end. And the park rating is 600. Our park rating is 988, so almost at the maximum of 999. Oh, it went down to 960, damn you. But yeah, so that was... I forgot the name of the park again. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Three Monkeys Park, that's right, because of the three... That was Three Monkeys Park. I didn't build as much as I wanted to. I mean, I felt like I built some fun stuff, like the Woody. I'm happy that we got to build another Woody in the side friction coaster. And we tried a couple things that didn't work out, but now we know for next time. I'm starving, so I'm gonna go get something to eat. Subscribe for more mediocre roller coasters. Yeah, I'm calling them mediocre again, because I messed some of them up. They crashed and they had bad stats and all of that. So I'm still not good at this game. I'm still building mediocre roller coasters. So subscribe for more mediocre roller coasters. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.